to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing a chaat recipe with you. So this is Matar Kulcha chaat, and it is a very popular dish where street food is concerned in northern India. Now this is known as ghugni in the Bengal region and also known as ragda in Maharashtra. But in the north, we called it the matar chaat or the specially eaten with kulchas. So of course you can have it with tikkis, you can have it with your samosa, but the basic recipe remains same. So today I'm going to share this recipe with you and tell you how I make it at home, and it comes out really good. So do keep watching the video till the end for the complete list of ingredients, and let's get started with this yummy chaat recipe. These are the yellow dry peas, also called matar, which I'm going to soak for around 6 hours, and then I'm going to boil them in the pressure cooker with some turmeric and salt to taste till it becomes like little mushy, but the grains are still showing. Apart from that, I'll need boiled potatoes, onions, tomatoes, garlic, ginger, green chilies, and some lemon wedges. So let's now get started. So I'm going to heat up my wok and add some oil in it. And in this oil, first I'm going to saute the boiled potatoes till they are nice brown and crisp. So this I'm going to use it as a topping on the matar when they are ready, and it gives a very nice taste to the overall dish. So I'm going to just brown it, and once they are brown I'm going to just remove them from this oil, and in this remaining oil I'm going to be preparing the rest of the dish. So now my as you can see, the potatoes are nicely brown and I've taken them out of the pan. And now in this pan, in this oil, I'm going to first add the garlic. So in will go the garlic, and I'm going to first brown it up. And once the garlic starts turning brown, I'm going to add the ginger. So ginger also will get sauteed in this oil, and together I'm just going to toss it a little bit, and then I'm going to add in the green chilies. Now since this is a chaat recipe, we are going to make it a little chatpata and a little spicy, but again you can modify it according to your taste. So here I've added some degi mirch, which gives more color than the spice, and then I'm going to add in the coriander, 1 teaspoon, half teaspoon garam masala, and 1 heap teaspoon of amchur powder or the dry mango powder, and little salt for the spices. And we don't need a lot of salt because the matar already have the salt when I boiled them. So now I just added little water to bring the masala together, and a little more to just bring it to a boil, and then I'm going to add the matar. So this does not require a lot of water as such, because the matar already is mushy. So once we bring everything together, you can check how thick or flowy you want. So this generally is eaten in this consistency, little latpat, little mushy, but not too flowy. So this is the absolute right consistency right now. So I'm just going to show you in a close up. Yeah, so the matar is boiling away and is nicely coated with all the spices and the tangy flavors and the spice. So yes, the matar is now ready to be served. Now I'm going to make my kulcha. So the kulcha, of course, I got it from the market. So I'm just going to heat it up on my tawa and add some desi ghee to it. So this will become really nice and crisp, and it goes supremely well with the matar. That is, it's a really a delicacy. So there my kulcha is browned and on my plate. So first I'm going to show you the variation of how you can have this chaat standalone. So mutter, and then on top I have sprinkled some onions, some tomatoes, and then I will just add the spices, which is my chaat masala, and some roasted cumin. So the jeera, gives a very, very, nice flavor to it. And then on top of this, I'm going to squeeze some lemon, and there is the chatpat chaat which is ready, and it can be had as a standalone chaat. And if you would like to convert this into a meal, then you can of course serve it with your kulcha, with some green salad, with your mirchi, and the potatoes which I had fried, and the dish is ready. Yes. So that was my recipe for the Matar Kulcha chaat. Of course, up to you how you want to eat it. Eat it as a standalone chaat, or if you want to convert it into a meal, have it with your kulchas, or you can, pair it up with tikki, samosas, or even have it with bread and roti. So entirely up to you. So that was for today. More recipes coming up. Do let me know how you're liking my recipes, and do keep sharing, and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so far. So this is Sonu Gandha signing off. Take care.